Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SNDK 11 days ago, to be exact on July 11th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $1,915. And at this point I told you that this asset reached its level of resistance, and I had two primary counts. One of them was very bullish, it was this top purple line. It should break this line of resistance, then retest it from the top and went higher. The second option was a little bit less bullish. It had to hit this level, as I mentioned in my previous option, and it had to have a reaction to the downside. And during this retracement, we could have the levels where this asset could have the trend reversal, which might be the beginning of new uptrend. And the third option, wait a second, I will show you right here. The third option was that this ABC was just a part of a bigger ABC, and I removed this option from the table because at this point it was the less probable outcome. And take a look right here. This is the actual price action of SNDK. I made my previous video when this asset was at this point, and since I made it, we were in this downtrend. We had, we hit exactly to the tick the levels that I marked by these purple lines. We had a reaction out of this level, but eventually this uptrend didn't start, and we have a breakout below this level of support, which means, guys, the option number 3 became a reality, and this is how you have to react on the market. You shouldn't predict it, and this is the evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you some news that might be the catalyst for this stock for the upcoming days. I will show you how you can benefit out of its movements and what is the main price target based on the technical analysis. So let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, we have to take a look at the general sentiment related to SNDK stock. And to do so, just type in Google search bar SNDK stock and switch to new stock folder. You will find several recent news. And to be honest, this stock is quite famous because it had a substantial movement to the upside that brought to its value within just 1 year more than 15,000%. Definitely it is extremely harsh movement. That is why a lot of people know about this stock, and that is why we have plenty of news. Let me pay attention to this article that wait a second, that was published on Motley Fool just a couple of days ago, basically yesterday. It is titled SK Hynix has a fantastic news for memory stocks. Time to buy Sandisk before it skyrockets on August the 5th. Sandisk stock has pulled back substantially of late, but a major turnaround could be in the cards. And guys, let me pay attention to these bullet points. SK Hynix notes that tight memory supply will continue into the next decade. This is a great news for Sandisk, which has been clocking exponential revenue and earnings growth due to overwhelming memory demand. Sandisk looks like a potential multi-bagger due to its strong earnings, growth potential and cheap valuation. And guys, yes, I also agree with this statement that we have the lack of supply for this type of memory. That is why one of the beneficials, one of the main contributors to this point will be Sandisk, and SNDK stock will definitely benefit out of its movements. On top of that, guys, let me pay attention to this article. Just 4 days ago on Yahoo Finance, we have the article that is titled Jensen Huang told SEC 2026 that memory is now the biggest bottleneck in AI. Micron and Sandisk have outperformed Nvidia's stock ever since. And if this type of people who are deeply in this industry, who knows basically everything fundamentally and strategically in this area, if he thinks that the major bottleneck for AI expansion is the memory, definitely it is a very bullish case for Sandisk. And on top of that, guys, I want to pay attention to the so-called smart money investors list. You can see that the most recent activity in this list is extremely bullish. We have plenty of new green rows, which indicate that these companies opened completely new positions. But you have to keep in mind that this is not a deal execution dates. It is just a filing dates of the deals that happened in the previous quarter of this year. And that is why, guys, I still think that Sandisk might be very bullish for the upcoming sessions. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So, guys, first of all, I don't need these tools, these drawings, because well, we have a little bit different count, and I will show you what do we have on the table right now. So, from this top, we have first... wait a second, we might have this as the entire ABC, and yes, this is just a part of, let me mark it like this. This A is just a part of the bigger ABC, this is the B wave, and this is a contender to be the bottom of the C wave. If so, guys, and if this bottom holds, we might have the next leg to the upside. We have several signs that we might see this movement, because it broke again the level of about $1,500, this level of support that previously acted as the level of resistance and level of support as well. And this is not a clear line, it is the range of support that potentially might be a very good point from which this asset might go to the upside. When the certain asset breaks the level of resistance, basically these types of horizontal channels, and then if it comes back, it means that we might see a very substantial movement in opposite direction, and the opposite direction is very bullish. That is why, guys, we can rely on this parameter alone as a potential beginning of new uptrend. The second sign that it had a bounce out of this level, it was a previous structural level of support from this bottom and this bottom as well, and it had a very clear and substantial movement to the upside, during which it gained almost 24% to its value. On top of that, guys, this structure to the downside also has a completed waves inside it. I have some exception with the latest C wave and the ratio between this A wave and this C wave. If I pull Fib extension tool from this top to this bottom and to this top, you can see that this asset hit only 0.618. It is not the common one-to-one extension ratio, but well, it is enough to have this as a truncated C wave projected from the A wave. So, and that is why, guys, be cautious with your long position, wait for more confirmation. If this asset breaks this tiny swing high, and if it doesn't break this bottom of $1,500, which means we might have the next leg to the upside that should retest this level of $1,936. Let me mark, wait a second, I want to show you this long position like this with the tiny stop loss and this take profit. It will be about 3.88 to 1 risk to reward ratio. If it goes lower, you can accumulate your position, but your stop loss should be slightly below this bottom. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.